Hello, my talk is about our paper, A Knowledge Sharing Framework for Better Interaction with Participants. I am Dr. Anuradha Madugalla from Humanized Lab at Monash University, Australia. First, let's look at our motivation. We know that software engineering researchers interact with diverse communities such as disabled users, older adults, people from various cultures and professions. We use methods such as interviews, focus groups, surveys, and observations in our interactions with them. But often we find it challenging to conduct effective information extraction as it requires knowledge of best practices, methods, and tools based on the user group. Say, for example, if you were conducting interviews with the software developer, the tools you use should be different when you conduct interviews with a blind participant. This situation actually got exacerbated with COVID-19 led new interaction methods such as Zoom and Miro. When we went through the existing work, we found out that there are a lot of guides and guidelines for data mining, analysis, machine learning, and model development, but there were lack of resources in the SC community to support effective participant interaction. That's why we have come up with this solution of a framework to support knowledge sharing among SC researchers. If we look at the framework, you can see that knowledge is stored as YAML files, which is hosted in a GitHub repository, and the software engineering researcher can interact with it via a UI which we developed with Next.js and Tailwind CSS. The SE researcher can also provide feedback, can provide new material into this system, and a content moderator will go through the new content and will approve the suitable ones so that they can be added as new knowledge into the system. Now let's take a look at our demo of this tool. We have called this tool Software Engineering Research Assistant, Sarah. Let's get started. So first we have to filter the content based on the cohorts. Currently, the tool supports 4 major cohorts, but we plan to extend this to other groups as well. Let's say vision impact and ask it to find the material on vision impact. Once you have it, you can add some sub-filters because under vision impact, maybe you want to work with low vision users. And you can filter it based on the keywords. You can also filter it based on the type of content you want to see. For example, you may want to look at the best practices or methodologies, or maybe you just want to find out the tools that are used for these groups. It will be dynamically filtered according to what you want to look at. You can also choose sort the content based on the data read and date published. We plan to add more sorting criteria. And once you figured out which one you want to explore, you can see read more details and you can find more information on that particular piece of data. And currently we have added content into this tool based on existing literature that we did a very initial literature review on. We plan to extend this to incorporate more content. And if you liked this piece of information that you looked at, you can say it's a favorite of mine so that it will get added to a favorite so that you can explore it in when you want to. And you can also submit new content such as a new paper with its link. And you can tell whether it's about best practices, what methodology they use, so that this piece of information will get shared with other researchers as well. Now, what are the implications of this work? It will provide easy access to knowledge on best practices, methodologies, and communication tools. For early career essay researchers, it will provide assistance to work with new groups. For experienced researchers, it will be an opportunity to share their knowledge and to find the state-of-art techniques that's used in the field by the other researchers. This can also be repurposed for other research communities such as HCI or outside the software fields, such as psychology. And that is a very quick overview of our work. If you have any questions or are interested in working with us on this, please drop us an email in one of these two email addresses and we will get in touch with you. Thank you.